When cops think they're above the law, things usually escalate too far. Many police officers think that their uniform gives them great authority to do whatever they want. Today, we're talking about the encounters of such cops with citizens who did nothing wrong, and yet the cops tried to boost their ego. Let's go to the video. A Border Patrol cop decided to spice up his day at work by stopping a man and quizzing him on where he was coming from and where he was headed. But why should a man have to answer these questions to the cop? Every citizen is protected by constitutional law until they commit an offense. So the man could have invoked the Fifth Amendment and stayed silent. The cop then instructed the man to switch lanes and drive there. However, all the man wanted was for this policeman to go away, let him travel freely as before.
Citizenship?
That's my business.
State your citizenship.
That's my business, sir.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not.
Hey,
I copy any of that.
you want to switch lanes? We got a non-compliant motorist. Don't go anywhere. We'll spike your tires.
I'm not going anywhere.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How's it going,
The
sir?
United States Border Patrol. This is the United States Immigration Checkpoint. Everyone is a citizen of what country, please?
I'm not answering any of your
I can't
questions,
hear you,
sir.
sir. I have a diesel engine right there.
I'll wait till he passes.
I can't hear. What?
I'll wait till he passes so we can talk.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, I'm not going to answer any of your questions, sir.
You're not?
No.
Okay, sir. Sir, I need to do me a favor. I need to go over to secondary, please. With red van.
No, I'm not going to do that either, sir.
Okay, sir. I need you to understand something very, very quickly.
Mhm.
All right. We're going to have a little bit of a process here. I know you're recording. That's fine. So am I.
That's
Now,
good.
If there's an accident anywhere within this line, according to the state of California, the California Highway Patrol, they will charge you for that accident. I need you to understand that first and foremost.
Well, let me make it very clear to you then, since we're going through formalities. I don't want to be here. I want to travel down on my way, and
Yes,
you're
sir.
preventing me from doing that.
Yes, sir.
So you're preventing me from doing that. So if there is an accident, I'm stating for the record right now that I want to travel freely on my way, and you're the one that's preventing me from doing so. So you're liable for the accident that happens.
Actually, not according to the state of California.
Well, we'll play it out in court then.
Unlike this cop, the man had no time to waste. Hoping to be free to go about his day, the man asked the cop if he was detained or free to go. Of course, the cop took the bait and informed the man that he was detained and couldn't leave. Then another cop came to the man's car and asked him the same question as the previous cop. Of course, the man didn't want to talk to him either and refused to answer his questions. The officers took turns, as if hoping the man would waive his constitutional rights when another officer arrived.
Where you go? Might be in the
Huh? I have no idea what information they've gotten so far. I don't know what he's arguing.
Am I being detained at the moment?
Yes, sir, you are being detained at this moment in time. Sir, if you could do me a favor, just make sure
Okay.
your is in park or neutral.
It's in neutral.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not copying again. Are you closer to TDS?
How are you today, guys?
I'm not going to answer or talk to you without an attorney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And as a matter of fact, if you want to continue this process, I'm requesting an attorney.
What's that? You're being detained right now.
Okay, I'm requesting an attorney.
You're being detained.
I'm requesting an attorney.
The man requested a lawyer because the cops were questioning and investigating him for no apparent reason, but the cops pretended not to hear him. Instead, more cops surrounded the man's car, making him feel even more threatened. One of the cops even circled the man's car, meticulously recording every detail. When the man asked why he was doing it twice, the cop finally listened. Perhaps he wanted to repay the man for not engaging with the police. The only difference was that in these moments, the man had the constitutional law on his side, and it was the cop's duty to inform citizens, as it was part of their job description.
You're taking a picture of your VIN number. Hey, be advised right now. We have a
spike should be set in front of your vehicle, so if you move, it will spike, deflate your tires. Do you understand that?
Okay, that's once now that he's ran the dog around, so what's the purpose of going 2 times?
That's the way we do it, dude. Are you a canine handler?
Actually, I was.
Where at?
Doesn't matter.
Find it hard to believe.
Okay. Why are you going around a second time?
Don't worry about it.
Am I free to go? Why are you detaining me?
For what cause? For what
Why are you
cause?
detaining me?
Very quickly, sir, this is a little bit of a brief.
Since this man hadn't committed any crime, the cops had to concoct the idea that he was suspected of wrongdoing. Of course, since they couldn't pinpoint any specific crime, one of the cops hastily concluded that the man was suspected of committing an immigration offense. Immigration crimes generally fall into 5 categories: improper entry and re-entry, smuggling, transporting, and harboring aliens, and immigration-related fraud. However, the man hadn't done any of that. He simply chose not to answer their questions, not because he was hiding something, but because he had the right to remain silent.
Record and, if prosecuted, can be punishable by a fine or imprisonment.
Sir, if I may ask a question.
Sir?
So what immigration law are you suspecting me of breaking?
Breaking what?
What law are you suspecting me of breaking?
I haven't said you've broken any laws.
Then why are you detaining me? Then why are you detaining me? What mere suspicion do you have? What mere suspicion do you?
For us to be able to conduct this.
I have the right to do that. But what reason do you what reason do you
To
have?
actually do our job.
What do you need to inspect on me?
Everything, sir. as far
For
as
what
the
reason?
inspection.
For what reason?
I just read it to you.
No. What immigration law do you think that I broke?
Immigration Nationality Act.
So you don't think I broke an
287
immigration
related
law?
to it.
Do you think I broke an immigration law?
No, I'm going to continue reading, okay?
Do you
This is
think
just
yes or
going back and
no?
forth, 'cause there's no answer that you actually
Yes, sir. It's
have
very
on.
simple. It's very simple. Yes or no? Do you think I broke an immigration law?
I need to know.
Okay.
Sir, I need to go.
However, the cops weren't pleased that someone wasn't following their every command, so they threatened to tow the man's vehicle from the road to further investigate. Their reasoning was absurd. They claimed they were doing this because the man supposedly didn't comply with their legal orders. But just because a cop gives an order doesn't automatically make it legal. It's all too common for cops to think they're above the law and to invent their own rules instead of adhering to existing ones. Then they get offended when someone refuses to comply with their arbitrary demands.
What law do you think that I broke?
Are you refusing to go
What
to
law
secondary
do you think
inspection?
that I broke, sir?
All right, I'll take that as a yes, you're refusing to go to secondary inspection.
What law do you think that I broke, sir?
Since you refuse to comply with our instructions, we will be placing control
You know what, let me see your phone.
devices in front and rear of your vehicle for safety reasons and to continue our investigation. You will not be released until our investigation is complete. Do not attempt to leave. Keep your hands visible to the agents at all times. Failure to follow these instructions or exhibiting threatening behavior may result in damage to your vehicle and injury to your person. Do you understand, sir?
I want to comply. I want to go on my way is what I want to
And I
do.
need you to go to secondary inspection, sir.
For what reason, sir?
So we can finish conducting this interview.
For what reason are you inspecting me? I'm confused.
Sir, I've already read it to you.
No, I'm confused. Why are you... Okay. Did I cross the border?
I have no idea if you crossed the border or not.
So you don't know if I crossed the border or not. Am I on U.S. soil?
Have you bothered to check any of this out prior to
And these 2 cops were strolling around the man's car. One of them was filming the man, while the other was snapping pictures with the camera. Who knows what was going through their minds and what they hoped to achieve with this. But one thing's for sure, they ruined the man's perfectly good day.
That's pretty bad.
A guy filed a complaint against a cop for battery, but even after a month, the police department hadn't responded, leaving him without the justice he deserved. So he decided to take things into his own hands and visited the police department to seek help from a higher up. But when he showed up, the cops locked the building. Not one to give up easily, he returned the next day. Inside, a cop told him he was in a restricted area, but the truth was he was just in a public lobby. You know, the waiting room for people. The cop even tried to shoo him out of the building.
See the sign secure area? You breached the secure area.
I'm trying to get some help.
You breached the secure area. You need to step back.
I'm trying to get some help. Can you help me, sir?
No, you need to step back.
Can, didn't see it.
You didn't see the sign?
No, didn't. Can you help me, sir?
What's
I'm here to speak to somebody from Internal Affairs. But the minute I woke up, your officer right here closed the blinds on me. Where's the service here, sir? I'm trying to just get some service from...
Did you make an appointment? Internal Affairs is not a 24/7 operation here.
I would like to speak to a supervisor. Are you a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor.
What's your title, sir?
I'm division commander.
Oh, division commander. Oh, is that the same? That's the same one that David Green is, correct?
Can you step back here, please?
Step back where?
Several of your people have called and made threats of violence against the building.
Well, that's not me.
Yes, they've represented you.
They don't represent me.
Yes, they do.
They don't. Does Detective Monaco represent you?
Can you please step outside?
Why would I step outside? This is a public lobby.
You've already breached a secure area.
This is not a secure area,
Step
sir.
outside.
Can I please speak to your supervisor, sir, please? I'm trying to get some help.
Okay.
I filed an internal affairs complaint,
you
and
need to make an appointment with internal
nobody has reached out to me. It's been months.
You need to make an internal
I would like to
affairs
file a misdemeanor
appointment.
complaint. Then I would like to file a
That's the
misdemeanor
state-
complaint.
State's attorney.
They didn't. Rusiaba Green didn't need a state's attorney to do it against me. I was. Detective Monaco is guilty of battery under Illinois state law. I would like to sign a misdemeanor complaint against him since Internal Affairs doesn't want to speak to me, sir. So that's all I'm asking here is for some justice and some accountability, sir. You guys locked it. You guys locked the building yesterday because
The guy persistently told the cop that he needed help, but the cop threatened to charge him with trespassing. Although the guy emphasized once again that he needed help, the cop told him that he could not help him. Well, that's the only function and role of a police officer, to serve the people and help them. His ignorance of the law and how he should do his job came to a head when the guy asked to speak to a supervisor, to which the officer said he was the supervisor. Well, that doesn't mean there isn't anyone in a higher position than him, right?
I appreciate that. So I need some help,
I'm telling you
sir.
again, you've already breached the security area.
I need
I'm
some
telling
help,
you
sir.
Now that you've breached the security area, I'm telling you you're no longer welcome. You're trespassing.
I need some help, sir.
This is the third time I'm going to tell you to leave the building. You're trespassing. You breached the
You're
security
looking for-
area.
you're looking
no
for-
longer welcome here.
I need to file a
This is
criminal
all on our
complaint.
video too, okay?
I need to file a criminal complaint. Can you help me with that?
No, I can't.
Why?
need to step
Why
out of the
can't you?
building. You're a security threat. Your
I'm not a
people-
security. My people. I don't have
threatened
to.
to shoot up our building.
It has
You're a
no. It
security
has no.
threat.
It has nothing to do with me.
Breach the secure area, and I'm asking you for the fourth time
You're
to step
looking
away.
for a
You're
reason to
trespassing.
violate my
Sir,
constitutional
I'm asking
rights.
you to leave the building.
I'm asking for
This
help.
is the fifth time I'm asking you to leave the building. You're trespassing.
Okay. I want to speak to your supervisor.
This is the sixth time I'm asking you to leave the building. You're trespassing.
I want to speak to your supervisor, sir.
My supervisor is the chief of police.
So if I don't
Please step
if I don't leave this public lobby, are you going to arrest me,
We're gonna arrest you.
division commander?
Because you've already breached the secure area.
That's not the secure areas over there, sir. Behind the
This is
door.
all-
The guy stepped outside, but the supervisor followed him and accused him of trying to break in. Why do you think cops behave this way even when people are simply seeking assistance? However, the supervisor persisted with his accusation of trespassing. Seems like this cop skipped the lesson on trespassing. He can't accuse someone of trespassing if they're on public property. Then the supervisor escalated the situation further by threatening to arrest the man if he didn't move away from the door. When the man asked for the reason behind the potential arrest, the supervisor circled back to the story about breaking down the door. But with the entire incident caught on video, it's puzzling why the supervisor would lie about it. It's amusing how the cop wanted to arrest the guy for breaking down the door before he even tried it. Then the supervisor switched to the story about obstructing the police. Honestly, it felt like he was trying to list more and more crimes just to pin on this one man.
Step out.
That is nothing. I'm out of the building. I'm out of the building.
The store can't stay open. It's gonna
I'm
break
out of the
mechanics.
building.
You
You
break
make
this-
them.
okay,
I'm not
break-
breaking the door.
Break the door. I'll
I'm
charge you
not.
criminal damage.
Does the door? Does the door look broken?
This is a handicap supported door.
Does
You
it? I'm
can't
holding the
hold
door
it.
open for
You
people.
can't
Yes, I
hold it.
can. I'm
Step
outside.
Step
I'm
aside.
outside.
Step aside. You're
Don't put
breaking
your
the
hands
door.
on me. You'll be
I
making a
didn't
big
touch you.
mistake.
Step aside.
I'm not saying you did. I'm saying
breaking the
don't.
door. You're
I'm
breaking
saying
the door.
don't. You're a coward. You know that?
Breaking the door.
You're a coward.
You're a coward.
You're a coward. I'm asking for assistance.
Told you
I was
to make it-
battered by a police department.
make it-
I already submitted it to Lieutenant Camino. I already did.
I don't know anything about
He's a
that.
coward, man. Here, I'm holding the door open for you,
I
man.
know
Would
that
you
your
like to
people
come?
called and threatened
You're a
to shoot
coward.
public facility
I don't
today.
care what they did. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not a security threat. You are.
You're telling your people
You're a
out there,
coward and a
telling your people to
tyrant.
shoot up the building.
I'm not telling anybody to shoot up the building. That is a lie. That is a lie. Whatever they do to you, that has nothing to do with me. Now I'm going to go to your chief's house. I know exactly where he lives, and I'm going to post his address on YouTube for the world to see since nobody wants to help me. Internal Affairs is so busy. I don't care. What does that have to do with anything?
You're bond because you're trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. I'm outside. You told me to step outside, and that's what I did.
Let the door go.
That's what I did.
Let the door go.
Am I not outside in public, sir?
the door go.
Am I not outside in public?
door go.
What would you
Break
charge
the
me with?
door.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Step
Look
aside.
let's look at the door. I am not breaking the door.
Automatic door.
I understand
You
that.
can't hold it
I'm
open.
holding the door
Step
open for the
back.
woman here.
Step back.
Let the woman
Step
inside.
back.
You locked everybody out
Step
yesterday.
back. Step back. Step back away from the door.
Or what?
Step back.
Or what? Or what?
Or you're going to be arrested
For what?
for breaking the door.
I'm not breaking the door, sir. I'm not breaking
Well,
it.
that's what I'm going to prevent you from doing, breaking the door. Step back.
By arresting me. So you're gonna arrest me for breaking the door before I break the door.
Step back.
I'm holding the door open, sir. There's nothing illegal about that,
Step
sir.
back. Yes, it is.
No, there isn't.
Step back.
No, there isn't. What's
Step out of the way.
obstruction of what?
You're obstructing someone from getting...
These cops rolled up and blocked a man with their patrol cars, leaving him puzzled about what was going on. They hopped out and immediately demanded his ID. First off, they could have at least explained why they were blocking him in and restricting his movement. Then the officer started spinning a tale about a private business supposedly calling in, saying the man couldn't be there, even though he was just sitting in his car on the road. The audacity to demand ID when the man hadn't even done anything wrong was just another level of absurdity. It's quite a spectacle that because of a guy minding his own business, another cop decided to join the party to help out. Now the dynamic duo was pushing hard for this man to cough up his ID, but they couldn't seem to pin down exactly what crime he supposedly committed to warrant it. They should really brush up on the fact that there needs to be an actual offense before demanding someone's ID. Just claiming they're in the middle of an investigation doesn't quite cut it.
You're not about to leave, you're not on your side of the car.
To get to my side of the car. Did you not see me move over here? You don't. This business hadn't asked me to leave. You do not speak for this business. Officer, what's your name and badge number?
Officer Hall 38.
Officer Hall 38?
Now let me have your ID.
No.
I what?
No, you can't have my ID.
Yes, I can.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yes, I can. I'm investigating you.
Okay. What crime have I committed?
You're in a place of business that's called
What crime have I committed?
19 to dispatch. Show me how to smooth the king with an 8750.
Okay. You can't have my ID. I haven't committed a crime.
Okay, let me see your ID.
You cannot have my ID. I haven't committed a crime.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. Okay. As soon as you unblock me so I can leave, I'll leave. But you can't have my ID. Nothing much. This officer just asked for my ID and I refused because I hadn't committed any type of crime.
Okay, how you doing, Mr. Jackson?
I'm doing quite fine. How about yourself? What's your name and badge number, officer?
Officer Wilson?
Officer Wilson.
When the man told the cops to give him some space, one of them warned him to watch his words. Well, there goes his freedom of speech, right? I mean, what did they expect from a guy whose basic rights were being trampled on? Instead of playing tough guys, they could have been out there tackling real crimes, but no, they had to go and treat this guy like he was some kind of criminal mastermind. The cop got all huffy about being talked to that way and tried to throw out another threat, but this man wasn't having any of it. So he put the cop back in his place. The cops had to walk away with their tails between their legs.
Okay.
We're gonna get out of here.
You have a good day. Get out of my face.
You too. Watch your mouth now.
Don't tell me to watch my mouth.
Mr. Jackson, relax, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Don't tell me nothing. I'm done talking to you.
Mr. Jackson,
Now, if you you're supposed to de-escalate. What you're doing is escalate.
you're not.
So I don't have to help. I wasn't doing nothing.
I'm being calm with you, Mr. Jackson.
Okay, but you can get out of my face and leave me. Move so I can go.
Okay, I'm supposed to move.
Move so I can go. I don't want to talk to you. When you leave, leave so I can go. I do not want to talk to you. He started with the lights. Now he's starting with something else. Go on about your way and leave me alone.
Relax. Mr. Jackson,
I'm relaxed. I just don't have to talk to him.
you're yelling though, bro. That's what we're keeping.
You guys, disorderly conduct, it's not a charge you guys can bring. Your job is disorderly conduct. So I don't want to talk to you. Go on about your way and leave me alone. What do you not understand?
tell you what.
Now, go ahead and make a threat.
I will leave.
Make a threat.
I don't have to threaten you, Mr. Jackson. Nobody's threatening you. Nobody.
First of all, I wasn't bothering you.
Okay.
Go on about your way. I don't want. Go, investigator. I don't have to answer your questions.
You could tell this dude, he
Guy parked his van in a city parking lot. He never imagined the cops would come over to hassle him about it. I mean, where else is he supposed to park? It's a public parking lot, for crying out loud. The cops had no business telling him to move, and to top it off, they got right up in his grill. One of them even had the nerve to scold him for filming them. Talk about overstepping their bounds. These cops seem to think they were above the law, forgetting they're supposed to protect citizens' rights, not trample all over them.
Okay, what's yours taking this? Do you think that's alright? Do you think it's acceptable?
I'm having my coffee, I've got nothing to do with
Right, that's fair enough. So, is it okay?
I go back talk to him?
I'm asking you for your point.
exactly why are you getting out and trying to...
You've not got an opinion on it?
You're trying to start a situation here, and you've come out and tried to start intimidation. See if I was sitting there with my engine running, you should be quick to come over and tell me it's 3 points and a £60 fine. This is a public place. It might be private ground, but see when it's open to the public, it's classed as a public place. You should know that. And then you're getting out your van and coming over and trying to intimidate me. Go back in your van and go away, there'll be no complaints. Stay here, I'll be speaking to your sergeant about all of you.
Right. Feel free to speak to my sergeant.
Well, it's him. He's the one that's going to get himself in bother.
I'm the one speaking to you.
I'm looking at all of you. You've all come out here and tried to intimidate me. I suggest you get back in your van and go away.
No.
Am I being detained?
I'll go away now, I think.
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained. No.
Let's go. I don't need to stay here and talk to you. Am I arrested? I'll see you later.
You're the one that's getting yourself upset, but
you're trying to go your van and intimidate me for nothing. I'm well within my right to film him, especially when he's breaking the law. He's the very person who's supposed to protect me from people breaking the law, and you're coming out here trying to intimidate me. Get back in your van. I'm away.
I'm not getting back in my van. I'll go back in my van.
Well, stand here and enjoy the fresh air in this public place.
Correct.
Do not break the law then.
So my question to you again is, do you think it's okay to film the police for no apparent reason?
It's perfectly acceptable, 110%. Okay. I encourage people.
Cops who think they're above the law tend to get a bit testy when someone calls them out for it. I mean, let's be real, they had no business even bothering the guy in the first place. But when he politely reminded them of that, they got all huffy and offended. Classic case of bruised egos, right? One of them even tried to pull the whole I know best routine. Guess he forgot that nobody likes a know-it-all, especially when they're the ones in the wrong. But hey, in the end, the guy outsmarted them, and they had to tuck their tail and retreat.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. You've got absolutely no right to come over here and ask me what I'm doing.
Alright, you've got a great with the police.
It's due to your colleagues.
It's not occasion.
Oh, several. So you've got your colleagues to blame.
Broke the law.
No. Because the police make up lies. No. Because the police make up lies.
More than my jaw's worth to make up lies, I can assure you.
No. But you all.
I've got a wife and a family.
See when you lie, you never admit it. You were mistaken. Several. So you've got your colleagues to blame for the way I'm speaking to you just now, and him breaking the law. He's breaking the law. He's
not breaking the law.
He is breaking the law. He's in a public place with his engine running, touching a handheld, electronic handheld device.
Go to university, study law, and you get a job in the
No. I do this. You're the one that's
speaking better than some lawyers I've dealt with over the years.
Aye, thank you very much. But still, why do you feel the need? Why do you feel the need to come out?
You're speaking well.
It's not true.
No.
Right. Well, I suggest you go back to the headquarters and read the wee book.
Right. Okay. What is it you do, sir?
What do you think I do?
Oh, you're a builder, so I wouldn't even attempt to try to tell you how to build things.
I'm not a builder, actually.
Well, whatever it is you do.
Whatever it is you do.
Well, there you go, Fair point, but I would never ever attempt to tell you what to do in your job.
And I wouldn't try and approach you for absolutely no reason and intimidate you.
You have fun with your footage, right?
Look at the...
You have fun with your footage.